Good morning, students. Students, after completing of Cartesian product, let us start the important topic of relation. For relation, consider A is equals to 1, 2, 3 be any non-empty set. Now construct A cross A. A cross A means Cartesian product of A with itself. 1, 2, 3 cross 1, 2, 3. You already know how we construct Cartesian product. So A cross A will be take pair with 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Then make pair with 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. And then make pair with 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. Now consider another set R. Suppose the elements of R are be 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. Suppose R is equal to this one. Since every element of R lies in A cross A, so we can say that R is subset of A cross A. In that case, R is called a relation on A. Then R is called a relation on A. This is called relation. So what should be definition of relation? Every subset of A cross A is called relation on A. Thus every subset of A cross A is relation on A. Every subset of A cross A is relation on A. This is meaning of relation. So in relation we have domain. Some terms involved here. Domain, the set of all the first coordinate. So this is a pair, this will be called first coordinate and this is second coordinate. So the set of all first coordinate of elements of R, set of all first coordinate of R is called domain. See in the R, what are the first element? 1, 2 and again 1. So domain R, or you can say domain of R will be 1, 2. This set of second elements of R is called range. Set of No time more. All second coordinate of R is called range. Means a range of R is equal to, see this second element, 2, 3 and again 3. So 2, 3 is called a range. Next, see types of relation. This is one of the important thing. What are the types of relation? If we consider R is equals to 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 1 2, 2 1, 2 3 and 1 3 on the same set A, means 1 2 3. Here it is obvious that R is subset of A cross A, which we have constructed earlier. So R is a relation on A. R is a relation on A. Here we see that 1 1, 2 2, 3 3 belongs to R. So if such type of elements belongs to R, then R is called reflexive relation. R is called reflexive relation. Thus a relation is called reflexive. A relation is called reflexive, if A related to A related to A means that is A belongs to R. For all A belongs to A. This is definition of reflexive relation. A relation is called reflexive relation or reflexive if A related to A, that is A belongs to R. This is first type. The second one is symmetry. The second one is symmetry. A relation R on set A is called symmetry relation. If A related to B implies B related to A. It means that is if AB belongs to R implies BA also belongs to R, then relation will be symmetric relation. Here we have constructed example. See, 1 2 belongs to R, 2 1 also belongs to R. So instead of 1 2 2 1, if it should be A B B A, so R is also reflexive. We can prove, since 1 2 belongs to R, 2 1 also belongs to R, so R is reflexive. The next one is transitive. A relation R, a relation R on set A is called transitive, is called transitive if A related to B, B related to C implies A related to C. That is, if AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R implies AC belongs to R. So this is transitive relation. So if a relation is reflexive, if a relation is reflexive, symmetry and transitive, if a relation is reflexive, symmetry and transitive, then it is called equivalence relation. Then it is called equivalence relation. So students, in various questions you have been asked, prove that the relation is equivalence relation. For this you have to prove all the three types: reflexive, symmetry and transitive, according to the question. See a question. Let S is the set of all triangles in a plane. Set of all triangles in a plane. Prove that relation of similarity is an equivalence relation. Relation of similarity is an equivalence relation over the set S. Over the set S. See what is given, the relation of similarity. So you not need to prove it is relation, you have just to prove equivalence relation. So for equivalence relation we will prove that relation is reflexive, that relation is symmetry, that relation is transitive. If all the three relations are verified, then we say that relation is equivalence relation. What is given? It is given that S is the set of all triangles. Set of all triangles, and relation given is relation of similarity. Relation of similarity. Children, you have already read similar triangles. What are similar triangles? Two triangles having same shape but different in size are called similar triangles. You already know. See first, what we have to prove? Reflexive. since every triangle is similar to itself. Every triangle is similar to itself. Every triangle is similar to itself. Therefore, triangle 1 is similar to triangle 1. This is relation. Triangle 1 related to triangle 1. Triangle 2 related to triangle 2. Triangle 3, any triangle be similar to itself. Therefore, triangle 1 belongs to R. So R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Every triangle is similar to itself. So triangle 1, triangle 2 must belong to R. R means that relation. So R is reflexive. You may write here triangle 1 belongs to S, that is set of all triangles. Now see second, that is symmetry. Suppose triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to R. Suppose triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to R. What does it mean? According to question, triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2. This is given relation. Since triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2, it means triangle 2 is also similar to triangle 1. Thus, triangle 2, triangle 1 also belongs to R. Triangle 2, triangle 1 also belongs to R. Hence, we have taken triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to R. And what we have proved? Triangle 2, triangle 1 belongs to R. Thus, R is symmetry. And finally, we have to prove it is transitive. Finally, we have to prove it is transitive. For transitive, we consider two elements. Let triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to R, and triangle 2, triangle 3 also belongs to R. According to the given relation, triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2. Triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2, and triangle 2 is similar to triangle 3. So triangle 1 similar to triangle 2 and triangle 2 similar to triangle 3. It means triangle 1 is also similar to triangle 3. What does it mean? Triangle 1, triangle 3 belongs to R also. So we have taken triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to R, and triangle 2, triangle 3 belongs to R. And what we proved? Triangle 1, triangle 3 belongs to R. Thus, triangle 1, triangle 3 belongs to R. Therefore, R is transitive. R means that relation is transitive. Now write, hence we have seen that R is reflexive. R is reflexive symmetry and transitive. So R is an equivalence relation, therefore R, that is a relation of similarity, is an equivalence relation on the set S. This is complete solution of the question.